So this class will focus on exercise programming for older adults in general and those who may be frail. As we've already talked about throughout the course of the semester, that we want people living longer, but we want them living better as well. And yes, you can see there will be some physiological and functional decline that occurs with age, but you can definitely lessen the decline by being active. So that's our job, and that's something that we can do as exercise professionals, is to maintain physical activity and fitness throughout the lifespan. Individual ability, as we've talked about, older adults are going to range widely in their functional abilities. You can have people who are older chronologically, but yet of a very young biological age, and vice versa. People who are not that old, maybe they're going to be in their late 60s, but they're already starting to show some signs of frailty. So make sure that you can look at improving activities of daily living, balance, nutrition intervention. They may need to meet with a dietitian to prevent weight loss. A lot of folks that are older, food doesn't tend to taste as good. They maybe don't enjoy going out to eat anymore. They maybe don't have anybody to go out with. They don't like to cook for just themselves. So they may need to focus on some better nutrition so that they don't become frail and lose weight. So expected outcomes in frailty, once again, we want to keep these people independent. Muscle strength is going to be important for that. If they don't have strength, they're not going to be able to do their activities of daily living. We want to increase their endurance, both cardiovascular-wise, aerobic fitness, and muscular endurance. So if they want to do things around the house, if they want to vacuum, they want to clean the bathroom, wash the floor, do gardening, that they've got the appropriate aerobic endurance as well as muscular endurance to do that. Keeping them active throughout the course of the day. Many senior adults tend to be very sedentary, and of course we want to focus on balance and reduce risk of falls. Exercise programming, who you're going to modify more so is for the folks who are more sedentary, who are really doing nothing, or if they've got chronic disease. And if one thing you take home from the class this semester is that more people, as they get older, the chances are they're going to develop some type of chronic disease or have multiple chronic diseases. Balance training, that's definitely a given. Functional ability, resistance training, moderate intensity aerobic, getting them into programs, group fitness programs. They can focus on social support. Maybe they can do activities with friends. They can do activities with spouses. Flexibility is something that everybody can do while they're, as they're aging. Most people need to work on that in general. Weight management, if that is an issue for them. So not only to prevent people from gaining weight, weight loss, and we don't want people to lose a lot of weight if they're already on the thinner side. So start to think about what types of cardio equipment, what is the type of activities that you would recommend for persons who are older adults. So here's the FITT. This is from the older adults textbook. So trying to get people at least 10 minutes per day, working up to 30 to 60. So the longer the better. And if they're able to do so, get the intensity, start the intensity 5 to 6. This is on the 0 to 10 Borg scale. So the modified Borg scale, and 7 to 8 for vigorous. Make sure at least 10-minute bouts, 30 minutes a day, 20 minutes vigorous. And you can see some of the types. So aquatic exercise, the cardio machines are great. There's a machine called the New Step that a lot of facilities have. And so it's sort of a semi-recumbent stepper, bicycling, semi-recumbent cycling, outdoor biking. A lot of senior adults like that too. So, activities that are going to focus on enjoyment and that they're not going to impose a lot of orthopedic stress. So more is always better. At least 3 days per week. 5 is even better. You can go very low on their percent VO2 max or heart rate reserve if they're extremely deconditioned. But if they're pretty reasonably fit, you can treat them basically like an older adult. Make sure you're getting at least 30 to 60 minutes, that they're working up to that. At least 200 kilocalories energy expenditure, and that's going to vary a lot on their intensity and their duration. Once again, the pattern type, multiple bouts per day, and we talked about the mode or type, walking, group fitness, and water.